Hey, everyone. It is Kenny B here, coming to you from cities and suburbs live, Charlton, Massachusetts. And we welcome everyone. And sorry for the other day when I'm just apologizing because this guy, he stole my chair. And I stepped on him the other day. His name is Marcus. He's the guy, and he's the yep. I'm sorry, buddy. He's a very, very big part of the show. Anyway, I want to wrap up for 8 o'clock. So, cities and suburbs, 2/24, 2019. Welcome aboard, you guys. Um, We have the YouTube channel and we have the Facebook channel, Cities and Suburbs, Cities and Suburbs. Come on over. Temperatures today, wow. Rain, better than snow. Cleaned off the salt off my car, don't you know? Anyway, today's nation's high temperatures, 91, Gainesville, Florida. Okay. Okay, so this one is going to get you to Antero Reservoir, Colorado. Ryan, you probably know this one. I got a friend that's from Colorado. A minus 37. And, oh, wow, it's a reservoir. Well, good luck getting the water out of that then if it's that cold. I mean, Ryan, help me. So baseball's back. That's why I'm sporting my Red Sox cap, authentically purchased at Cooperstown, New York. Beautiful place to go. Had this thing for 15, 16, 17 years. Thank you, Laura. But it was nice to watch a Red Sox game, and Laura was like, wow, look at how warm it is down there. I'm like, well, don't worry. It'll be warm. We're moving in, okay? Spring is on its way. So what I just wanted to really focus on really quickly tonight, Chicago. I'm calling myself out because I don't pick on Chicago. I have called Chicago out. I've called Detroit out. I've called Worcester out. I've called a lot of cities out. I've called a lot of suburbs out. I've called transportation out. However, we do not have to help that cause along. We all know last week in Chicago, there was a staged, supposedly it's still in courts, staged incident with a pretty famous, actor in a series, and there's things that happened. He was mugged and assaulted in Chicago, and turns out that it was all staged. It was just, they just weren't rolling the cameras except for on the streets. They had 20 detectives on the scene of this particular incident. Chicago is a city of about 2.7 million, and I just want to give you this the right way here, guys. Chicago is 2.8 million proper. That's the geography, and the metro area is 9.6 million people. So you're looking at, 11 million people that live in the density is, and oh gosh, bang. Wow, what a metaphor. Sorry, buddy. He took one for the team. He always does, though. He's a good guy. But that density and 20 detectives assigned to this case, there's probably more than that, but there was a fraudulent claim. It's still in the courts, but Chicago does not need that kind of attention. Okay? So, I just wanted to say some great things about Chicago tonight. Okay. Did you guys know Chicago, okay, is hosts the beginning of Route 66? Okay. Starts in Chicago, Illinois. Okay. Get your kicks on Route 66. You follow Route 66, blah, 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 blah. And well, on Wednesday, we got some good stuff coming up on the railroads, but it has the second largest building in America, which is the Sears Tower. I don't know if I can recall that because Sears is, yeah, hanging on. Anyway, deep dish pizza, right? Chicago, deep dish pizza. Okay. And hot dogs, and it has culture. And let me say this: that it's the field. It has the largest museum that holds Sue, the original, and the largest and most complete Tyrannosaurus Rex fossil known at the Field Museum of Natural History. Okay. Chicago is also has one of the only, let me look at this, man. It's one of the only 3 cities in the United States to have 2 Major League Baseball teams. Okay. You have the Chicago White Sox, Chicago Cubs. It also is home to the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Blackhawks. So, yes, Chicago, and it's had a very tough beginning. It was founded in the 1700s, incorporated as a city in 1837. It became a city, okay? And then it had the Great Chicago Fire in 1871, decimated half the population, and its prosperity grew right after that. Incredible. People that migrated there from all parts of the world included Germans, Jews, I'm sorry, I hate that word, Jewish people, Irish people, Swedish people, Polish people, and Czechoslovakian folks. So I can't stand it when we say Jews, Poles, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. That's just, maybe it's just me. In 1919, the city became known for gangster stuff. Al Capone, Bugs Moran, and also to the bloody St. Valentine's Day. Al Capone ordered many gangsters to be shot on St. Valentine's Day in 1929. So I'm just saying this because I'm not just saying this. I looked this up, and I'm just trying to augment what the chief of police last week in Chicago said that a lot of people in Chicago were a slap in the face. Chicago needs a lot more attention than staged negative attention. They have almost 500 fatal warnings per year. Per gunshot. They have economic problems, and every city does. There's the disparity. There's, you look at 10 million, 20 million people. It doesn't matter how many people are actually working and how many people are living in federal housing and concentrated into areas of poverty, if you will. So, yeah, Chicago does certainly have its issues, but I just wanted to shout it out to them because Chicago also has a great history, and yeah, I'm going to leave it with that, you guys. So thanks a lot. Join me on Wednesday, okay? We have a few more things coming from. I don't know if you folks have ever heard of Fred Harvey. but it certainly relates to Chicago. All right. We'll see you then. Thanks a lot.